Okay, we are about to set off. We are going into track mode active, reverse, and brake down. Let us go. This should be a fun drive. Okay, so we are doing a review, a 1 week review of the Mclaren 570Gt. I've had it for a week now. Oh, that was nice. Here we go. That's one thing I forgot. I forgot to raise the front. So I don't know if you heard that scrape, but it was not nice. In fact, it was absolutely horrible. Let's get some aircon in here because it is quite warm today. It's actually 25 degrees here in California. A very beautiful day, as with most days. And we are driving on Mulholland Drive, which is a very famous drive, a very famous route that people take, which has a lot of winding turns and great scenery. So we should be in for a nice drive today. That scrape really did piss me off. You know, when you hear that scrape, you just want to park up and have a look and just hope for the best. I really do hope it hasn't done any damage. I really did forget to raise the front, which I'm going to get to later on. You can raise the front. Need to remember to do it. I'm sure you guys heard that. This car is so powerful. So powerful. Absolutely beautiful to drive. Immense power. On tap. Clutch, automatic gearbox with the paddle shift, which changes gears effortlessly. Very fast. Oh, it's going to be a dream driving on these roads. It really is. On this car are fantastic. You can pick up speed real fast and brake almost just as fast. It's a wonderful car to drive. I'm gonna need to turn up this aircon a bit, but not too much so you guys can hear me. The thing about this car, unlike other supercars, it gives you confidence for an amateur driver like myself. I'm not going to pretend I'm not well versed with driving supercars. I have driven a few, just a handful. I've driven the Hurricane, which I had for a week, and I will give you some notes on the comparison. But this one is very easy to drive. Very easy. So much power. 0 to 60 in this car is 3.2 seconds. McLaren GT handles it perfectly. It's like, it's the suspension on this car. They've definitely made an everyday car that pretty much anyone can drive. Fantastic. Smooth around the corners. Oh, see, it's a dream to drive, an absolute dream to drive. Now we're driving. Now we are driving. The handling is fantastic. Can you hear that exhaust note? It sounds amazing. She handles so well. In and out of the turns, she sticks to the road. Oh, she's amazing. I should be able to give you a detailed description of what it's like to own this car and to drive it every day, because I do drive it every day. I use it to get me to the gym, I use it to get me out and about town, even to do car food shopping, you know. Put the place up. Okay, we have had a fantastic time driving. I say we, me. I've had a fantastic time driving. It's, you know, we've been going through the ins and outs of the Hollywood Hills, and it's been fantastic. Really giving me an opportunity to test the car. I mean, you don't get the opportunity driving down the freeways with the traffic, and LA traffic is crazy. If I haven't said it already, it is absolutely crazy. And I've got loads of warnings about it, and because I'd traveled here a fair few times, I didn't think anything of it, but it really is bad. You know, when you're living here and you're having to go down the road just to grab one item and you're stuck in traffic for half an hour just to go down the road, it can be a nuisance. But we're here at the Hollywood Hills. There has not been any traffic. It has just been winding roads, and I've had a fantastic drive. It has given me the opportunity to, you know, really see what the car can do. You know, like I said on the footage that you're going to see inside the car, it handles like a dream. It sticks to the corners. It's just a fantastic car. And for an amateur to drive, you can just, there's not many supercars that an amateur can just get in and drive so well. And you know, like I said to you in the video, I've driven a few supercars, but not that many, just a handful. You know, I've driven an SLS, I've driven a Hurricane, and this was by far the easiest to drive. You know, it's just like it performs like crazy, but is so easily manageable for anyone, you know. So it's a fantastic car. I've had it for well over a week now, and I'm just going to show you what I got for my money and what it can do, you know. Like, it's got so many features. Okay, we'll start on the exterior. Guys, I got the stealth wheels, the black stealth wheels. I had to get black wheels, you know. On every car that I've had black wheels, you know. From my Audi A3 back, like one of my first cars, I had black alloys on that. I then had black alloys on my TT, had black alloys on my S5, and I've got black alloys on my McLaren GT, and it looks beautiful. It's not actually black, it's like a carbon kind of color. It looks amazing. The other thing that I did was, aside from getting the black insert, I got these red details, pinstripes down the side of the skirts. And what I did was, I didn't want to go OTT with it. I could have actually got the whole back, all, you know, every single bit, but I just wanted just a little outline, and I think that it adds to it perfectly. It just gives it an awesome look, you know. And I also got the stealth pipes, so we've got the black pipes at the back. And if we come round to the front, again, I had the opportunity to have it along there, but you know, I just wanted to keep it, you know, just less is more sometimes, you know. So I just had a little rim there, and yeah, it just gives it a unique look, you know, a really unique look. I friggin' love it, you know. So let's have a look inside. Okay, so firstly we have the dihedral doors. So you've got Lamborghini doors are scissor doors. You've got the rolls or the suicide doors. Here we have dihedral doors from McLaren, which is amazing. Also, look at this button. So we've got this button here. What does that open? What does that do? That opens the front boot, or trunk as they say. You know, I should get with the lingo where I'm at. So the trunk is absolutely huge, and I mean huge. I had the Hurricane for a week, and you could barely fit more than your sports bag in it. When I put my sports bag in it, that was it. Had space for one bag of shopping. Here, I've got all my GoPro tools. You don't want to see that, but hey, it's there. I've got my sports bag, and I've also got the McLaren cover that I got with when I purchased the car. I'm going to show you some more stuff that I got with the car later on, but that is the trunk space. By now you guys should have seen my shopping in the McLaren video, where you can see just how much shopping and groceries you can get in. There also is a trunk at the rear, and if I find my keys, there we go. We have more storage. Fantastic. How fantastic is that? And we also have these hooks. You can tie your luggage down, make sure it's secure, doesn't fly and hit you in the face. You know, fantastic. Love that. Absolutely love that. The funny thing is, I haven't used it yet. So in terms of practicality, I bought this car specifically for, you know, well, apart from the performance, which is amazing, I'll tell you about, I bought it for the practicality, you know, and I wanted this second trunk at the back, and I haven't actually used it in my day-to-day driving, and I've driven it every day. You know, I've driven it to the gym, I've done shopping in it, and I just haven't had to use that. That is because the front trunk is so big. Oh, might as well show you this while I'm here. How'd you get in it? It's funny because when you take the car to a valet, they go like this. And they don't want to ask. It's funny, they don't want to ask, how do I open the door? So they feel around, and you don't tell them because eventually they get it, and then they feel the button, and then there's a button, give it a click, window goes down, and the doors just glide. The doors glide. It's such a soft mechanism. It's that it just glides, and it's got soft close as well. So, you know, I love it. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So here, the thing about McLarens, I think they pretty much all, the new ones anyway, have this carbon frame. You know, this carbon frame, this shell, you feel so, like it's light as hell, and you just feel protected in it. It's fantastic. And then you've got these huge air intakes to cool the engine. The engine's in the back, so you've got this huge air intake. And you know what's funny? It sounds like a jet engine sometimes when you're just idling, and you come out of the car and you can hear it cooling down, and you think, what's that noise? And you just hear a big gust of air trying to cool this. At the back here, we have the 3.8 litre V8 engine pumping 570 horsepower. I think it's about 562, but they round it off to 570. And it is fast. It is amazing. It's a great engine. And that's what we've got in the back. So if you guys come over with me. Now, I could hide this, but I'm not embarrassed to show it. I've got one of these. Why have I got one of these? I mean, I drove this car for a long distance, and maybe it's because I did some heavy deadlifts. Yes, I'm a bodybuilder. I train hard. I train my lower back hard, and my lower back was killing me when I did a long drive in this. So I bought one of these, and ever since I've got it, I've done many long drives, and it's been fine. So, you know, I'm not ashamed to say that I've got one of these in the back seat. So I got the red pinstripe. Sorry, I got the red stitching on my seats just to add a little bit of detail. I wanted it black, but got the red detail. Oh, what can I do with these sunglasses? Let me show you what I can do with these sunglasses. If I don't want them in my way, I can tuck them away in these cool compartments where I already have my glasses cases. That is awesome. You actually have it on both doors, so I have it on the driver's side, and I also have it on the passenger side, on that side over there. Okay, you have here's my phone, 3 USB ports, free. What car do you know has free USB? What supercar do you know has free USB ports? So we've got, 1, 2, 3. You can connect to any device with the interface. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it up for you. can see we have a digital dashboard, and there is my car. It's a shame it couldn't be my actual car in the same color and everything, but that is my car. I'm going to show you how we start her up. Okay, so as with any automatic, foot on the brake, and we have all these dials here. I'll talk you through the dials, but I'm just going to show you how we start her up first, and it's just simply pressing this button. You can see we've got a digital dashboard, which I love in cars. You know, when I drove the Hurricane, it had a digital dashboard as well. Love it. And they provide so much information. There's so many things you can find out about the car. Also, I want to show you something here. So when you're choosing which mode you want to be in, unlike most cars you just, you know, switch it to sport, normal, etc., and then it goes straight away. But with the McLaren, you can actually set the handle in and the performance, and then it only works once you press active. See, when you turn the car into track mode, the dashboard actually gives you a racing car dashboard. So see that? Fantastic. So I'll talk you through these buttons here. Here we have obviously the central locking system to lock the car doors. This is for the rear trunk. This is for the front trunk. Hazard lights, launch button, which I haven't used yet and I can't wait to use, but I'm not going to do it on, you know, I'm not going to do it on the streets. I'm going to wait till I have a track day, and then I'm going to really see if that 0 to 60 time is 3.2 seconds, which, you know, I'm sure it is. So with most cars, you have, you know, several buttons for your aircon, for your music, everything in this car is all digital on this mini iris system, which is touchscreen. It's fantastic. So for example, if I wanted to put some aircon on there we have it. So the sat nav, which you can operate just by clicking this button here, I'm slightly disappointed in, because when I took the car for a test drive, I asked if it had Apple CarPlay, which is fantastic. I've used it on a Mercedes GLE that I was driving, and it's just amazing. The fact that you can connect with your phone just makes everything seamless. They don't have it on the 570GT, but they do have it on the 720S, but that was out of my budget. I really do prefer the Apple CarPlay system. This one, I've started to get used to it. You know, any sat nav can be quite fiddly, and this one is easy to operate, but just doesn't provide as much information as I would like, and that can make driving on the highway quite, you know, tedious at times. So we have the media system. So as I said, there are 3 USB ports. So if I just plug my phone in now, what happens is you press this button, the media button, you press this button, home button, and then media, and any device that's connected in. So right now I'm connected by Bluetooth, but if I've actually got a few USB cables here. One's not plugged in, so now we're plugged in. You're going to see it pop up just here, accessing database, Simeon's iPhone detected, and there we have it. So you can have 3 devices here, and you can just connect to them and play music. And the sound system is amazing, by the way, guys. The sound system is awesome. I've driven the car for well over a week now, and I have not once thought that I am lacking space or lacking any areas that I, you know, would like to put stuff. You know, there's 2 drinks holders here. There's one here and another here, you know, so actually there's more. Yeah, I could probably get 3 drinks in there, you know. And my partner and I, we've been to fast food places and been able to rest our drinks and quite comfortably, so that's not been an issue. I'm just going to show you guys some of the stuff that I got. Okay, so McLaren really did look after me. I mean, it was my first time buying a brand new car from a showroom, and it was a great experience. We had champagne, they had the car veiled, which you guys have already seen from when I collected it. It was such a great experience. But I also got so many little goodies. So first we have a pamphlet from Newport Beach. Yes, I met the owner and he was a great guy and very nice to me. They treated me very well, along with my actual dealer Travis, who took care of everything for me. We have this. This is the manual, the big manual. The other manual's in the car, the little booklet, but this is the big manual, and I wonder who really is going to read that. It's like a Bible, you know. I actually should read it, because every now and then I'm wondering what a button does, and if I read the book I'd know, wouldn't I? So I might actually have some bedtime reading checking this out. Aside from that, you actually get the though that's a service and warranty, but you've got a similar booklet this size that is again another manual. Also got this beautiful booklet that is just pictures of the car and all the information about the line, the sports series line, so the 570, the 540 and the 570Gt. McLaren has its own magazine, which is called Project. It's a quarterly magazine, and I'm now a member, and these are my first 3 copies. I got this wonderful book. Again, it's just beautiful pictures of the McLaren. I'm actually going to take some shots for myself of my own car that I can use as my screensaver, you know. This is the documents box that I got, which also has my spare key, as you can see right there, and all my paperwork. So yeah, I mean, the experience of buying the brand new car from them was just, it couldn't have been any better, you know. It couldn't have been any better. I had a great time there, and they looked after me.
Put the place up, yeah, we know what we made of. Can't get enough of you, boo, I'm a chaser. Face up.
I've had the car for about a week and a half now, and I love it. I just love it. It's everything that I'd hoped for, plus more, you know. And again, the main thing about this car is the fact that it's a supercar that can be driven every day, and it really can be driven every day. I take it to the gym, I've gone grocery shopping with it. I've done everything, just normal things with it, which I didn't expect I would be able to do, but you know, I really can. So I love the car. Performance-wise, it's fantastic. It's absolutely exhilarating. Just the engine, the sounds, the speed is crazy. I'm gonna go on a track day, and we'll record that so you can really see what the car can do. And actually, honestly speaking, I'm not a regular supercar driver. I'm new to this, so I want to know what my car can do, and I want to be taught what my car can do. So I'm going to seek a professional and just be taught how to really drive my car to the best of its ability and to the best of my ability. So I'm looking forward to that, and that will come soon. Peace, guys. Stay tuned. There will be more.